Guy. 6'2", 11, Kyrie. Forward, 6'10", 7, Kevin. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. Fans, let's hear it one more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And here we can check out the story for Anthony Simons.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Justice Winslow out there with Josh Hart. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, Curry is out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Brown in at the 3. And long-range shooting a strength for both of these teams, Brent. What was the best shooting team you ever were a part of?
Kevin, I have to look up the numbers because I might be wrong in terms of percentage, but the feel that I get was a team that I played for in Seattle. It had Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Luke Ridenour, who was a young player at that time, but that Seattle team had a lot of guys who could gun it up there and look for that 3 ball. That was a great shooting team. And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Simons surveying the D. Winslow with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Curry. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. About a minute played so far here in the first quarter. Hart the pass to Winslow. Over Durant.
Well, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Here's Ellaby, guarded by Kerr. Tipped away. Here's the screen. Here's Hart. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond right there just staying active on the defensive end, collects another block.
Round the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Drummond. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
There's Winslow. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Justice Winslow getting into his bag of tricks on that play. Nice shot creation.
Irving passes to Brown. Right side Curry. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. 9 feet out. That's tipped.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Hart finds Winslow. Here's Simons. They set the pick. He can't get it to go. Curry with the defensive effort. KD against Winslow. Now Kevin Durant, coming off 31 points last game. Outside Irving. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, James Johnson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Dragic, and it's Mills in at the 2 spot. Now here's Mills, following the missed shot by James Johnson. Dragic finds Mills, 5 on the clock. Johnson the screen, pulls it from 20. Mills can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Brown. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Aldridge misses. The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Watford. And Johnson now top of the key. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Johnson kicks to Mills. Passes to Dragic. Back to Mills. Going inside. Good on the bucket. Mills has got his first points of the game.
I like the decision there from Patty, but then he generally makes great choices. That's why he's in the rotation.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bledsoe against Dragic. Count that one.
And you can see just how tough the defense was there, but in the end, it did not matter for Goran Dragic.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Nets. They lead by a bucket. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And fellas, when you were playing, did you circle certain games on the calendar?
No, Ernie, I had an assistant that circled it for me.
No, Ernie, you got to delegate. You know, you got to say, this is a game that I got to get my rest the night before based on the travel. And I didn't have an assistant.
Hey, Shaq. Shaq,
yes,
your assistant
yes.
should have shot free throws for you.
Ooh.
And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Justice Winslow. Also Josh Hart out there. And it's Eubanks in at the 5.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
He gets that one.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Brown outside. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A baseline J and Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Irving. Drummond's got 6 points. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Clock at 4. Here's Simons. Brooklyn with the rebound. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Durant kicks to Irving. Back to KD. It's picked off. Pass to Winslow. Over Drummond. Winslow's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. The pass to KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got his second basket.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to Simons. Winslow against KD. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Bruce Brown. Here's Simons. He's covered by Irving. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Portland. Nets leading by 7. Outside Irving. It's Curry outside. And the Nets another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bledsoe passes to Hart. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Left side, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by McLemore.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Bledsoe. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Like it when Bledsoe gets to the pull-up jump shot there. Outstanding job of reading the defense.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Bruce Brown. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Sharp in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn, and it's denied. Now here's Hart. Here's Simons. And he makes good on the layup. Simons has got his first basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Irving passes to Brown. Outside Griffin. Here's Sharp. Got a hand on it. And they hit it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Simons. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Here's Simons. Passes it to Ellaby. There's a screen. He takes it in. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Winslow with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively to the left side wing. Here's Simons. Here's Eubanks. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Irving stole it. Now here's Hart. Tight defense on him. Pass to Simons. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hart with it. There's the pass to Simons. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. McLemore's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Simons, tries the spin move. McLemore, the pass to Simons. No good from three-point territory. Irving attacking over McLemore. Got it!
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
All right, let's be setting up in the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
That's a two from Simons, and no good. But close in that one, sure he'll shoot two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Irving. That's his second personal. Team second. Off the line for the Trailblazers. Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Irving from long range. Oh, he got it to go!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Doesn't get any better than that.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.